looks like.
This is the pole that she initially hit. This is a replacement pole. So she had to have been coming down the road straight this way, went off the road somewhere probably in this general area, I don't know, but going fast enough to fly at the pole, break it right around, I'd say right around there, right where the color changes, about maybe a little bit lower, snapped it so it's completely separated. Those wires down here, this pole kind of flipped over and the wires were hanging down to the ground. After she went through the pole, she went straight at where you see the car right there. The fence, if you see these T-posts here, are all bent over in the direction the car was going. Well, those are just gone, but those are bent over. They're all gone here. That one's bent over. And this whole line of fence was pulled this way and loosened the wood post over there. And all of these T-posts are gradually bending more and more as it gets closer. So she flew over this, bending down the fence. And then, oh gosh, there's one. I just stepped on it. And then I think she must have hit this one and then hit this concrete, missed this corner. I mean, the fence is still ruined on the corner, but missed it. This right here is a car mark, a tire mark. So the tire would have hit right here. We had a big white sign, that sign right here. So she slammed into the sign and then kept going straight, drug this fence with her. So this fence, from where it's bent over there to the corner, was a solid woven wire fence. She smacked it head on and it goes, you can see it all bent up in there, up in there, up in there, up in there, up in there. And it's destroyed right up until that T-post right there, or right there, something like that. So this whole fence line is pretty much gone. The tire tracks from this point on go in a curve right here. Can't see. Curve right here. Now we try not to move anything, but we had to because this was our goat pen. We had to move our animals as soon as we could. We had a trailer, a horse trailer, sitting right here, and right at this piece of wood was the jack. The car came right along, this is her tire track, hit the jack, and then started curving around and hit that tree. Debris from the car hit my car, hit the white car. We left the car there, we haven't moved it, we haven't touched it, and the damage on it, it shows that it's like separating right here because this was all sealed up, and then there's marks all up around it and stuff like that. Paint gone. We haven't done anything with it. The car is just sitting there because we don't know what we should do. There's still debris all over the place. So she went around here, clipped this tree pretty hard, and we were thinking the tree caused her to shoot more at an angle this way because the tire marks go like that around. Did not get quite up to the driveway, but went over this concrete ditch right here and then right into that, and took out, we had a wood post or something here, part of the electric fence that was going this way. So in this path there was electric going along here that was unfortunately at the time connected to that fence over there. All of that electric is currently bundled up. I'm walking. I'm walking. All of that electric fence minus the posts that are in pieces is right up in that bundle right there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bundle of wire right there. This was all the electric that was on that other line that was hit. So that is the damage we're seeing as far as physical damage. When she hit, all the horses were actually right around that tree because they like hanging around the tree, and they bolted this way. All of our goats bolted with them to those fence lines. There were 2 holes in the fence lines, one for the horses, and then where there's a llama, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a llama right in there. That's where the goats ran to hide. And we had one horse hurt its foot that we called a vet on, and the vets are so busy that they couldn't take her in. But we have one horse that her foot's pretty messed up, and we think she's not gonna make it as far as being a usable horse anymore anyway. But that is the damage as far as we could see it. And the path goes from that post, that pole, through there, around here, whoo, by the car, and into that ditch. So, pretty big event.
So, we just had to load up a bunch of animals, which is not my Christmas plans. We're actually supposed to be going to a friend's house, but she's gonna have to wait. Anyway, yesterday we had a car that came off the highway and crashed into this telephone pole and kind of flew over our irrigation ditch here. And took out all of our fencing and my sign. But it was pretty crazy because the animals were in here, so we have to move our goats and the rescue horses that were in this pen to a dear friend who is totally going out of her way to take in our animals until we can get the insurance company to fix this fence. But the car went all the way over here and barely missed our horse trailer. They actually nicked a little bit of the horse trailer. Almost hit Marshall's car. Hit the tree. And bounced off the tree. And then went right back up into the ditch where it rested. The lady was okay at the time, but I'm sure that she's probably hurting today because she was in a lot of shock. But anyway, now we have to do an emergency, get the animals moved to another location. The goats are already getting out of their temporary holding pen, and our rescue horses are not going into the rest of the herd very well. And so my horses are actually driving away from eating and drinking. So we're gonna go get them where they can get in their own little pen.